clear your throat. Swallow. One more. Finishing with the head down. Now go the other way, left to right. Keeping in mind that the cleansing practices, these opening practices for the energy centers, for the pathways, are very important. To negate them is to not support the system naturally opening, and to invariably create some challenges later on. So it's nice to do this, finishing after the next one with the head down. We'll slowly lift the head up. And then for the starting point, let's just lift the arms up to the side. We'll come down through with a Z pattern, one arm in front, one arm behind, and then the other side. And then up and a halfway and a ha sound. And up and out. And a Z, Z, and up, halfway, ha. You can also hiss like a snake for that vocalization. Z, halfway, out, and Z, Z, halfway. And that vocalization is to help move that life force through your halfway. So we're moving now and we're affecting the middle chakras. Ha! Middle dantian. Halfway. Ha! Couple more. Halfway. Ha! And last one. Z. Z. Halfway. Ha! Finishing with the arms overheads for just a moment. Now, stretch up as best you can. Just lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Holding those arms up. And then you can begin to open and close the hands. And you can increase the speed. And just create a little warmth here. Opening, closing, opening, and closing. And then we'll slowly, slowly let those arms stop, the hands stop, and the arms and hands will drift down from the sides. Slowly, slowly coming downwards. All the way down to the sides. Now, from here, begin to shake the hands. Just for a moment. We're going to do this a little later, but we're just going to shake now. Excellent. You can really shake. Deep belly breath, and then you can begin to slow it down. Yes, and you can relax them. Now just notice what you were aware of. Maybe some tingling, maybe some sense of swelling, larger hands. Breathe a deep belly breath. And whether you want to keep the hands there or you want to lower them, bring them to the hips, but begin to stir the soup. So I want you to be aware of the energy. So if you're feeling buoyant from that experience, fine, but you're circling the hips now. We work with the lower chakras, the lower dantian. Deep belly breath. Circling the belt. You could even visualize this encircling motion as you go around and around. You chose the direction. Which one felt right to you? If you find you were holding the arms up and they're ready to come down, let them come down. But if the energy is holding them up, let that happen too, without forcing anything. Back to the neutral. Go the other way now, your other way. Deep belly breath. Focusing on the breath and the third eye. One more. Finishing back at neutral. Now, maybe we feel the need to just do a little more. So let's bring the hands to the hips. Well, actually bring them up to the waist. So a little higher than the hips, to your waist. And from here, I would like us to take a few tiny circles with the tailbone. So just a few. You can choose your direction again, very subtle. They're little circles with the tailbone. It's much more challenging to breathe a deep belly breath when you do this. Back to neutral, go the other way, your other way. As I said, just a few. And back to neutral. Take an inhales and tuck the tailbone forwards. Exhales back. Inhales forward. Exhales back. Inhales forward. Exhales back. One more. Forwards and backwards. Excellent. Let the hands come down. Now we'll do two more standing postures. So for this one, we can either lift the arms up or you could just slide them down your legs, but they're going to come right above the knees. And here again, we'll work with the ankles and the knees. Take the knees left to right, circling around, breathing a deep belly breath. It's just not too many again, just to help us when we come to seated. Strengthening ankles and knees, affecting the energy flow. And last one, now go the other way, right to left. Back to neutral, take the knees straight ahead, out away from each other, backwards and inwards. So you're creating two circles. And back to neutral, go backwards, out away from each other, forwards and inwards. And last one. Now, stand tall, let's just sweep up for a moment, gather some fresh energies and press down. And again. And last one. Now, some of you might still be feeling like, what about those feet? Maybe you kick a couple of times. I'm going to do it because it just seems right for me. You don't have to. Okay, final posture. We'll bring that right hand behind the head. So just the palm behind the head. Take an inhale and lengthen on the exhale. I'd like you to hinge from the hips, twist to your left. The left arm goes up behind you. You're looking up over the shoulder, twisting as far as you can go, lowering down as far as you can go. Inhaling back through. Standing upright, the left hand comes behind the head. Now we twist to the right, hinging from the hips. So the left leg will bend, the right will straighten. And we come back through and we switch. So this is a full spine twist. It's also an inversion. Deep belly breath. So just allowing yourself to go where you feel is appropriate. Put the effort in, but we don't force. Maybe with each one, you're ready. Exhales, hinging, twisting, looking up and behind. Inhales as we rise. Right hand behind head. Left. Back. Left hand behind head. Let's do one more set. Just notice, how might your mind respond to this? How did the body respond? What about the spirit? Let's lift the arms up to the heavens. We'll gently press down. 2 more times. And just to add a little bit of flair. So we're going to inhale up and we'll bend the knee slightly and we'll go, ha! We'll do that a couple more times. Ha! 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 Thank you. Finding a comfortable seat now. And you can sit on the edge of the chair. If you know your different postures for seated, feel free. You say, absolutely, I don't want to sit. That is also fine. You decide you want to stand. And so once you come to that comfortable seat, then I would like you to lengthen up through the crown of the head. The head is over the shoulders. The shoulders are over the hips. The hips are level with the knees or elevated above the knees. And the eyes are closed or a soft gaze forwards and down. And draw the chin back towards the spine a little bit, and you can dip it a little bit. This will open up the back of the throat, the back of the neck, the gates of consciousness. And allow yourself now to deeply breathe. As we begin this practice, just allow for yourself to be observant, to be aware of what transpires. Allow your attention, as I will guide you, to be on breath, on the movements, on the sensation. I will remind you to breathe, to relax, to feel, to watch, and to allow. Allow the eyes to be closed or a soft gaze forwards and down. Relax the belly. Allow for full, deep, unobstructed breath on the inhale. On the exhale, feel that contraction of the belly. As you breathe, gently lift the hands and begin to shake them, vigorously shaking them as you progress. Increasing the shaking, you might start to feel a sense of breeze, a sense of wind. Shaking those hands, breathing the deep belly breath. Imagine you were flinging water or some ants off the tips of your fingers. Deep belly breath, shaking and flinging. You can begin to slow the shaking. And now allow the hands to come to rest on the thighs, the palms facing up. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. Turn your head if you feel you need to, if it's a little stiff. But awaken to the flow, to the sensations of energies in the hands and the fingers. Allowing the breath to be deep, deep belly breath, expansive. In and out through the nose. Unobstructed breath. Expansive breath. Calming breath. On the inhale, the belly expands. Up through the chest, through the back and the sides. And on the exhale, the body relaxes, the navel contracts. And as you breathe, focus your awareness on the breath and the belly, the expansion, followed by the contraction. In and out, in and out. Life and death in one breath. In and out. Inhaling, expanding, exhaling, contracting. Allow yourself to sense the energies, to visualize the energy pulsing, and with each pulsation, with each breath, the energy grows a little brighter. And with each exhale, the energy pulse grows a little dimmer. As you breathe, perhaps you'd like to give this experience, this awareness of the light, a color, a temperature, a texture. Continuing with long, full, deep belly breath. Feel the light rise. Rise from the belly to the heart. Through the upper chest. Can you sense an awakened energy, a radiance inside of you? Warm, flowing energy. On each inhale, observe this flow of energy. And on each exhale, relax just a little more. Inhaling and exhaling. As you breathe, observe the energy moving down the arms into your hands. Feel the energy once again in the hands. The sensations around the fingers and the space between the fingers. With each breath, the energy flows from the belly to the heart, through the chest, down the arms, to the hands. Light, vibrancy, warmth engulf your body. When you are ready, lift your hands off your thighs, just an inch or two. Let them hover, hovering there as you breathe the natural deep belly breath. Relax the shoulders, relax the face, relax the hands. When you are ready, aware of the movements, begin to slowly lift the hands, raise the hands ever so slowly. The hands are moving imperceptible to an observer. So slow, the hands may seem to be moving of their own accord, ever so slowly upwards, perhaps outwards. Relaxed, full, deep belly breath. Calm, centered breath. Ever so slowly, the hands continue to move imperceptibly upward. As they move, moving upwards through space, particles of air cascading around in between them. You feel the smallest unit of movements as the hands continue to rise. How slow can you go and still keep moving? Imperceptible to an observer. Is this moving happening without conscious control? And at some point, ever so slowly, begin to allow the hands to turn towards one another. Slowly angling towards one another, just facing. Now, as the palms begin to face one another, do you feel an energy field between them? A pulsation, a pushing away, a vibration, an energy field. The mind is present in this moment, observing this flow of energy. The breath is soft and deep and relaxed. For the next short while, let the hands begin to move of their own accord, perhaps pulsating out, perhaps circling. Let your body move with the energies. Open up to the experience of flow. Let these hands move as the energy dictates their own natural expression. Aware of this field of energy, this pulsation. And as you are ready, allow the hands to gently drift past the face. Feel the radiating prana, chi. And slowly, slowly, these hands are migrating downwards, down to a single place or maybe two places resting on your body. Maybe there's a place that you feel needs a little healing influence. Let the hands land there. Let them separate if there's two places. Feel this warmth, this nurturing energy penetrating deep inside. Nothing to do, nothing to judge, nothing to contemplate. An opportunity to simply be fully in the moment, accepting the exchange that is taking place. Breathe, feel, relax, watch, and allow. When you are ready, the hands can return to the thighs, palms facing up or down, your choice. The eyes are closed or a soft gaze forwards and down. What are you aware of now? What is happening now? When you are ready, and lift the hands in front of the face. Let's vigorously rub them one time together, creating a little heat. And then placing them over the eyes, let them hover or cover. Final opportunity to draw inwards the life force in this moment. And slowly, slowly opening the eyes, letting the hands drift down. We'll lift them up to the heavens today, to prayer, and slide down to the third eye, the mouth, the throat, and finally heart center with a gentle bow, acknowledging your practice. You're joining the sages and contemplatives who come before you. Jai Bhagwan, Ching On, Ching Ping On, health, happiness, and harmony to each and every one of you. Have a lovely rest of your Sunday, wherever it takes you. Feel free to say goodbye. Feel free to send comments. Enjoy the rest of this wintry day.